Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful sunny day here at Nordschleife, sitting in the new Acura GTP courtesy of Iracing. So let's warm up the tires and take a look on another Just Drive. I always get happy in the pants when new content drops, especially new prototype cars since I converted the rig. But also, it seems the hardware we use in this hobby evolves quicker than the game development, so anything new other than GT3 is exciting. Originally, I was going to do the 963 for this, but something in the Acura just kinda clicked with me. Plus, I need to build some yellow driver restraints to match it. Speaking of that, yellow is such a distracting color for those. I wonder what the logic is, considering I don't think it's regulated. Anyway, after a day with the Acura, on my favorite track, stock fixed setup and a full tank of fuel, I gotta say it feels pretty damn good. Overall, it has the same sense of refinement modern prototype cars do. The raw, less electronic intervention feeling stripped away by evolution of motorsport, which is fine. Personally, I am a bit more old school, and I'm old. I prefer to beat up on something more violent, such as a Group C or GT1. The 2.4 twin-turbo V6 brings on power smooth and strong. Throughout the effective range, I didn't notice too many issues with lag, even though the gear stack could use some work on this track. Shifting is smooth, super fast, and downshifting felt good in my hands, while it didn't unsettle the car too much just before turn-in. Without pushing too hard, I did notice some oversteer during mid-speed corners when the downforce wasn't there. A little setup work may help, adjusting my turn-in point a little later and feathering the throttle a bit kept it under control. Braking is strong and felt good by nature. I do turn in a bit more aggressive as I start to release the brake. This would cause the back end to step out a bit. Adjusting my timing, allowing to slow down my input a touch helped as I started to trust the car. Overall, I really do like the Acura. If I had to describe it, I would say it drives much like a faster GT3 car. It's a bit easier to drive than other prototypes I have driven, and it is intuitive. It rewards smooth inputs just like anything else, and it has a feeling of, I guess you could say, elegance about it. My initial clean just hit the apex laps were in the 550-551 range. Once I got comfortable, I was in the consistent 547 range without pushing too hard. Same fixed setup and a lot of fuel. I'm confident I could shave a lot off of that with some setup work and practice, although I feel it's not bad for just one day with the car. Even though I am typically a big Porsche guy, I think this car is well suited for anyone looking to get into GTP. Take your time with it, get to know it, and have some fun. Also, special thanks to Sim Action for the coffee tip once again. This video, car, was brought to you by him. Thanks again, buddy. In other news on the channel and rig front, I'm happy in the pants about something else. A spiffy new 3D printer has entered the chat, and it feels good to design some parts once again. I'm excited to share some new stuff, and if things work out, I'll offer up some designs to our community. Yay for putting my design education back to work, and yay for doing something else that makes me feel a little more like me. So until the next video, enjoy the rest of the lap here at Nordschleife, and don't forget to just drive.